Hey, greetings YouTubers, it's your main man Black Lion here, and I want to talk to you today about the movie Get Out. Get Out, Get Out, Get Out. I went and saw it this past weekend with my lady friend. Has currently 100% fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes, which is good. That means that people who went to see it liked it a lot. And I gotta say, I liked it a lot as well. Really original idea. I remember being in a theater and as a black man, I've never dated a white woman, but I could like kind of identify with the guy like the whole time. Just I've been around a lot of white people all at once. And when you're the only black in a situation, I think any black man who's been in that situation can attest to this, that it's never good. It's never fun. Yeah, you always feel like everybody's looking at you and watching you. And, you know, like, I don't know. I think they have a hard time empathizing with people of different races. And then they always want to bring up that, they start with that hip hop talk. Yeah, my brother. Yeah, my man. Yeah, and it's just like, yeah, okay. But it had a lot of easily relatable moments to any black guy, because who's ever been in a situation when you're surrounded by white people? Like I said, I've never dated outside. I've never dated a non-brown skinned person, but I've been, working in the legal field. I've been the only black person in the room many times, and I don't know. People just don't know how to react to a different culture. They don't treat you like a person. They treat you like an oddity, or they just want to like touch and poke and prod. Can I touch your hair? No, you can't touch my hair. Can I? Or they just come up and just start to touch your hair, and you just gotta back. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's not cool. No, you can't pet me. I'm not a pet. You can't just come up and pat on my hair. When it's froed out, they want to do it. But yeah, it was just a really good movie from beginning to end. The premise, there's this moment at the end. I won't ruin it for you, when the cops show up, and everybody's like, "Oh God," you know what I mean? Because we don't have a lot of luck when it comes to cops. So they're trained to shoot first and ask questions later. They look out for their own lives more than anyone else's life. Unfortunately, that's the way cops. They're supposed to be there, protect and serve, and lay down their life in the line of duty if need be. But that's not the way they're trained. They're trained to look out for themselves first. They can shoot first. They can ask questions later, and that's what they're trained to do. And their union will protect them. It's actually kind of fucked up, but. Anyway, back to the movie. It was a good movie. I definitely recommend going to see it. It's completely original. I usually don't go see scary movies. I've never seen Saw. Like I saw Nightmare on Elm Street and those older movies back in the day. I think the last scary movie I actually went to see at the theater was Freddy versus Jason. If that puts a date on me at all, but yeah, this one I probably wouldn't have gone to see it if it wasn't for the black director. Whenever there's black anything, I always try to go out and support it. So if it's Hidden Fences, and actually, it's getting a lot easier because they're putting a lot of quality black products out lately. From Hidden Figures to Fences to Moonlight. I'm really looking forward to Black Panther coming up in 2018 with like 90% black cast. In a Marvel movie. Are you kidding me? But yeah, whenever they have a black movie, I really try to go out and support it, spend my dollars, so they can make more quality black products. And I went and saw this one. I went to support Jordan Peele, and he didn't disappoint, man. It was a completely unique premise. I don't. It wasn't all that scary but I was laughing through a lot of it, and I think some of the non-black people was like, looking at me or heard me laugh because I couldn't just contain it because, just being in those situations with white people. Oh, my man. Hey, bro. How you doing, sir? Why would you approach me like that? We're all from the same professional background, but I guess they only see black people on TV, so they really don't know how to react to us in person. When we're not. They're in a domestic capacity when we're there supposedly as their equals. They just have to, just show that we're down, we're down. But yeah, it was a funny premise, man. When the main character Chris, when he's talking to some of the black workers that work at the parents' estate. He can just tell something's wrong with these people, and it's just like this shared black experience. It's funny, but if I were to go to a place and a person of color, if I were to say something and they would talk to me in that way, what's wrong with this brother? You know what I mean? So while they probably weren't meant to be funny, like it was just funny. It was just funny looking at it and watching them react to everything. But just coming to the end, I definitely recommend you go and see it, especially if you're a black guy and you're in those situations where you're surrounded by non-black people and the way they react to you. Just that alone, I don't know if it was intentionally done or what, but just those moments are so funny because I can relate so much. Like the girl I was with, she kept asking, "Why are you laughing so much?" I'm like, "Girl, I've been in a situation so many times where people, were non-black people. They just don't know how to be themselves around a black person. They think they have to show out and do this and do that to prove that they're down for the cause or whatever. Just be yourself. I'm just a person. You're just a person, but I just happen to have a little more melanin than you, and but all in all, I would recommend you all go see the movie. I had a really, really, really great time. It's not that long. I'm sure it made like 30 million this past weekend, and like I said, it had 100% fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes. So go out, get your date, go see it. I don't think you'd be disappointed at all. I normally don't recommend things unless I really, really like them or I really, really believe in them. And this one I really, really liked it. I mean, it just has some really, really, really comical moments. I used to watch Key and Peele back in back when they used to come on Comedy Central. So Jordan is half black, half white, so he straddles that fence. So he can, he knows that white world and he knows that black world, and it really came across in the movie because I'm sure he gets those reactions and this, that, and the other, and he was able to really convey it across the screen because he was the writer and director. So yeah, it's got those subtly funny moments if you're a non-black person and you happen to go and see it, and you just see black people just bust out laughing on some parts, and you're confused. You don't know why. I mean, it's just because of the shared experience that we have in those certain situations, But I kind of was expecting him to make a cameo or something, or maybe even Key. I was expecting Key or Peele to make a cameo in there, but none of them showed up. So, but either way, it was a good movie. The TSA guy, he provided the comic relief. It's not that scary. You don't have to be, you're not gonna be scared. It's funny more than it's scary. I don't know if it's intended to be as funny as it was to me, but it's funny to me more than it is scary. So, like I said, go out, get your popcorn, support black business, support black directors. We don't get that many opportunities to put out a quality product. So when we do please go out and support. You know, normally they don't give us anything but like silly comedies with Kevin Hart and or you know just some other silly nonsensical whatever. But in this case, this movie is really funny. It's this really, you know, this is a really original idea. I can vouch for it. Go out and see it. Get out and go see it, and you know, enjoy yourself. Until next time, hear me roar.